Good day, great day, and grand day to you all. Welcome back on another segment of Dr. TSA Series, a spiritual discussion. My name is Dr. Terry Audate, and we are discussing today spiritual wellness and dark energies part 2. So let's get right into it. Number 6. This is the sixth tenet of how you know whether dark energies are at play as it pertains to your spiritual journey. Sometimes out of nowhere, we're experiencing physical ailments. We start feeling pain or discomfort. Generally, it comes from just out of nowhere. You haven't played sports, or you weren't trying to do a task that required a lot of your energy. Oftentimes, when you just feel painness or unease or dis-ease in your body, it is because there is a presence of a dark negative energy. Some individuals associate dark energies with physical ailments and illnesses, suggestion that a connection between your spiritual well-being and physical health is being sacrificed because there is some form of negative energy that is operating within you. Darkness will indeed send energy your way to try to stop you. Darkness will send energy your way because they're trying to distract you from your spiritual journey. They're trying to distract you from being spiritually well. They're trying to distract you in any way, shape, or form away from your focus of living a spiritual life or ensuing on your spiritual journey. It's important for us to question what it is that is happening around us and within us. And don't take it for granted that if you're experiencing something, that you leave it up to, something outside of the fact that negative energies can be the number one culprit to why you are feeling the way that you're feeling. All right. So experiencing physical ailments is the sixth tenet of how you can determine whether or not negative energies or dark energies are influencing you. Number 7, obstacles. Obstacles to your spiritual growth, obstacles to your personal growth. Everyone, at some way, some form, some shape, some time, at some juncture in their life, has experienced obstacles to your spiritual growth or your personal growth. Obstacles have two meanings, or have two aims, if you will. All right, and it depends on what you're plugged into, what your source is plugged into, to determine what you will do with those obstacles. But in the spiritual world, obstacles to our personal growth or our spiritual growth are often seen as dark energies that inhibit our growth or our progression on a goal or an assignment, because it stops you. The negative energy prohibits you from moving forward. If you are embarking on a big journey, on a huge task, or you're about to reach a level that you've been wanting to reach for such a long time, dark energies will impact you. And it's so important to understand, when you're on a roll, when you're on a journey to completing something, when you know whatever it is you're doing is meant to happen and it's going to help many people, and you experience a prohibition, you experience a challenge, you experience an obstacle, know that dark energies are at play. They're trying to stop you. They're trying to stop you so that this does not come, this task, this goal, this achievement does not come into fruition. Now, let me say this. It doesn't mean that when you experience these obstacles that you should stop. If you're experiencing these obstacles, that should push you even further, because darkness doesn't attack junk. Darkness doesn't attack or try to get in the way of something that they know is going to be successful. So at that point in time, you should be pushing for it and want to overcome it, because you know that there is something wonderful that's about to happen, that there's something magnificent that is about to happen. So don't stop when you experience obstacles. Keep going, pushing and push and push and push. When you do that, you discover another aspect of yourself. When you do that and you discover another aspect of yourself, you surprise yourself. You gain another, a badge of honor in the spirit realm. It's important to push and push and push. Don't let dark energies, don't let darkness stop you. Refrain from letting darkness stop you. All right? So that was number 8. Number 9. When you experience an increased level of stress, of anxiety, of sadness, you can almost be sure that darkness is involved. Understand that dark energies suggest that, or dark energies can impact how you feel and make you think anxiety about situations. When you start to think something and you think it long enough and you begin to believe it, it moves from the thought realm into the emotional realm and makes you feel that which you thought. Now, in my practice with people that I've worked with, I've often made the distinction between what it is you think and what it is you feel. And the majority of the time I've spoken about when you are feeling something and it comes from your gut, it comes from your spirit, it comes from your center, the majority of the time it's coming from your spirit. But when you're thinking something and then the thought then, because you've accepted the thought, you believe the thought, then you download that thought from the cognitive realm into the emotional realm, and then you begin to feel that which you thought, that is not of your spirit. That is of darkness. That is of dark entities. So understand the distinction between the two, because it's vital to your journey to discovering who you are. And so that was the 8th tenet of how you can determine whether or not dark energies are at play. The 9th point that I want to talk about, and it's similar to the first point that I talked about, which was negative thoughts and emotions. The 9th aspect is when these thoughts become intrusive, obsessive, disruptive, to the point where that's all you're thinking about. You can't do anything about it. You feel crummy. You can't move out of bed. These dark energies could be linked to persistent, unwanted thoughts in your mind that intrudes every aspect of your thinking. You can't create the sense of peace within you. These obtrusive thoughts and these obtrusive, obsessive energies that are being thrown your way, where they're obsessive to the point where you can't stop it, leads to and can be classified as having some form of mental illness. Understand that dark energies are at play. You've accepted those thoughts and you let the thoughts run and run and run, and those thoughts have deposited within you levels upon levels upon levels of negative thoughts, negative emotions, negative energy, all within and around you. Sometimes these thoughts become so much that people do get diagnosed depending on the ramifications of these thoughts. Now that's a whole nother topic that I can get into at one point in time, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to stay right there. Understand when there is obsessive negative thoughts, invasive thoughts, dark energies are present. All right. Number 10, last but not least, when you feel spiritually disconnected, know that negative energies are at play. Dark energies may be thought to sever or weaken your connection with your spirit, with your higher self, making it very difficult for you to experience peace, love, purpose, transcendence, connection with humanity, connection with nature. This spiritual disconnect means that there are dark energies at play. And if that's the case, you want to seek guidance. You want to seek help. You want to seek a mentor. You want to seek a therapist. You want to seek someone in the field of helping that can assist you back on your journey, back to feeling connected to a greater source, feeling connected to a greater purpose, feeling connected to nature. So I've just listed 10 tenets all together from our video in part 1 and part 2 to help you distinguish the differences or help you to understand that there are dark energies at play. It's crucial for you to approach discussions about dark energies within you, but it's crucial also to allow you to open your mind. And I say that carefully. I don't mean the mind that causes you to think back and forth, but the spiritual mind, the spiritual energy of opening yourself to understanding how dark energies can interrupt your spiritual growth. Different, and I started out by saying that there are different definitions, different understandings and belief systems of dark energies. And it's so important to be mindful of the fact when you're speaking to people, the understandings may vary tremendously. But if you are, again, experiencing these dark energies, experiencing dissonance within your energy field, it's so important for you to seek help, talk to someone, whether it's a mental health practitioner, a psychologist, a psychiatrist, a trusted friend, a trusted family. It's important for you to seek help, because otherwise these dark energies will wreak havoc within your energy, within your aura, within your mind, within your body. And so with that said, I want to thank you all for watching. You've just finished watching the part 2 segment of spiritual wellness and dark energies. Thank you all for watching. Remember that you're loved. Namaste. Bye. Mwah.
And there you have it on another segment of Dr. TSA Series, a spiritual discussion. Thank you so much for watching. Remember that all of you guys are loved. Remember, I love you so much. Namaste. Mwah. Bye.